Hello, I am Mrs. Mason, the art teacher, and you have me for term 4 art, for 6th and 7th grade art. And since we're doing this stuff at home and it's for participation, it's not going to be graded. I just want to give you something that's going to be fun to do but have a little bit of purpose today. We're going to create a greeting card, and you can use any type of like white cardboard, like maybe off a donut box. You could cut a piece, or you could use scrap paper from your notebooks. Hopefully you took some of that stuff home. Or you can use notebook paper, any type of paper, or if your parents have like blank cards, you could use something like that. But we're going to create a greeting card to send maybe a relative who's in a nursing home, or someone that we just can't be around right now because of the quarantine. The first thing that you're going to need to have is some supplies, and I'm trying to think of things that you all might have access to at home. So I made a list, and first you got to have some sort of paints, watercolor, food coloring, old paints that you've had from when you were a kid, but you'll have to probably hydrate them and put some water on them and let it soak for a while if they haven't been used for a long time. You'll need some sort of paper, a Sharpie or a dark colored marker for when it dries, and we're going to do some stuff to it after it dries, the paint. And we'll need a brush or a Q-tip, and we need water and a paper towel. So that's the things we're going to need for the lesson. This is what it will look like when we've completed as far as the front of the card. So we're just working with color and with line, and it's going to be pretty simple. Now, if you don't have something to actually paint with, like a brush, here I've got a brush right here, then you can get creative and you can use a straw. So that's two of your options. I'm going to put this down now so I can actually create this with you, and then you can view this, of course, after I'm done, and you finally get to see this, and you go from there. So hold on for just a second, and I'm going to put it where you guys can see as I work, and hopefully that'll help. But I've got a little tray from a cookie sheet that I had, and I've already put some water on my paints, and I just took a piece of paper and folded it in half. And I just got scrappy stuff. I don't have like amazing good stuff. And I'm just going to put some color down, and just kind of flop it down there. Now, if you decided you wanted to blow it, you can go and blow it up there and give it a little bit of fun movement to the color. And I'm not even going to clean my brush, because I'm going to go from yellow to orange to red. So I'm going from warm colors to cool colors. So I'm just going to go ahead and go to my orange here and kind of lay down some of this here and just put it wherever. It can be very abstract. If you want to make it prettier, you're more than welcome to, but I'm just kind of keeping it flowing. I'm going to get a little bit more water on it. And this will have to dry before we add the detail with the marker. It will have to dry. So you won't really get to see my finished product in that regards. I'm going to just kind of like make it wet and just kind of, I think I'll put a little bit more up here. I think I'll blow it some more. I think that was fun. But we're just focusing on line and on color. And I'm going to overlap and put a little bit of red in it. And as you can see, I'm just being very spontaneous. That means I'm not caring too much how neat I am. I'm going to get a little bit, I think this is, that might be black. Yeah, that's black. It's not the color I thought it was. Okay, this must be the violet. It's kind of hard to see some of these really dark colors. Well, I'll go with blue. So I'm going to go ahead and put some blue in here, and I'm going to get it nice and wet. Let it overlap the red. The red will kind of turn it to a little bit of a violet color. I'll do this, and I'm not taking it all the way up the paper. I'm letting the top of the paper kind of just be open. Okay, and I'll take my straw and blow again on it. So I'm having some fun here. You can tell I'm having fun, right? You can feel the fun. So here we go. I'm also giving you guys a digital lesson using quizzes, and I will be sending you the links on those on your Remind. I hope you all have joined Remind, because that's really going to be a quicker way to contact each other and stay in communication than live grades. Live grades is kind of buckling a little bit. It's not doing so good every now and then. It kind of freezes and has errors because it's so overused in the state right now. So I'm trying to use a different format so that we actually can stay in contact. I've not had problems with Remind buckling or having issues with it not working. So I've decided I'm going to keep using Remind. And it's more immediate as well because it's just a texting format. And I'm going to turn it a little bit to the side and get some more. So that's kind of what I have right now as far as my card. I've got to let it dry. And then I'll go back and I'll just be putting on some sort of flowers on top of it. I'll send you the finished product that I'm doing right here on Remind once it's dry, and then you'll be able to see what it looks like. But I will also be sending you a link to what Miss George put on our Jackson Facebook page as far as sending cards to the elderly that are in local nursing homes. Right now, they can't have any visitors, so it's a really lonely time for people in nursing homes. So if you don't have a family member that is far away or that you can send it to, then I would encourage you to send it to someone who I send you the link to, because this is a time that we can be kind to each other and be, as positive as we possibly can. So this, when you're done, I would like for you to show me a picture of it. Send it to me on Remind, not through live grades. It's too hard to do through live grades. So send me a picture of it through Remind. And what I'm going to be doing this term is, I love Baby Yoda. As some of you know, I love Baby Yoda. And what I'm going to do, because I can't really force you to do this work, I can't. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put your name in a raffle for my little Baby Yoda. He loves me. And I'm going to, every time you complete an assignment or a lesson, I will put your name. Please make sure you have your first and last name on your work, or, make sure it's written or typed in so I'll know. And I'm going to put it into a giant container. And when we're all done with this and this is over, I will be doing a drawing for Baby Yoda. This is a $60 value. It cost me $60 to get this little baby made. And he's adorable and he's soft and he's COVID-19 free. So that will be raffled for, and it's just going to be based on every time that you complete a lesson, I'll be putting your name in there. So you complete everything, you'll have your name in there more often. And, I'm not a math person, but the probability of you winning would be higher. So I just hope that we can have a little bit of fun and stay connected. If you need anything, you have questions, I'm trying to keep up on everything with the county. I do have meetings regularly with Mr. Kisner. So if you have questions, don't be afraid to ask me. I'll be glad to help you out in any way I can. All right, thank you. And I hope that you guys have a good day. Bye-bye.